Welcome to Servant of the Fates. We'll use Tarot and Lenormand to find out about your relationship with money. Pick the card that sparks a memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the King of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, you and money. Let's start with Tarot. The Empress. The World. The Eight of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. And the Sun. What a beautiful outcome. So, darling, I am seeing that in your distant past, maybe when you were a child growing up, or maybe during early adulthood, abundance is something that you experienced. The Empress, this is the card of prosperity, of harvest, of having everything that you need. I mean, look at you, whether you're a man or woman, she represents you. You're just sitting there, basking in your glory, right? Enjoying the comfort, the pleasures of life. This is something that you know what it feels like, darling, to have everything that you need at your fingertips and most of the things that you want to, right? But in your recent past, the World, things came to a close. This abundant, prosperous chapter is something that came to an end. The World, 21, right? Look at this wreath. This is the last card, the last number in the major arcana. So this is something that was fated to close. This source that you have is something that's destined to end. And this is your energy right now. The Eight of Cups, right? This is you looking for a new job, trying to migrate to a different country, looking for a new source of income, trying to start a new business, trying to turn your hobby into a business, right? Something that will give you this energy again, this energy that left you recently, right? This is you being very brave, standing up again after being knocked down and looking for that new fountain of abundance, that new oasis, that new source of prosperity. And darling, in the near future, you are going to find it. The Two of Pentacles. This is you holding your coin, your gold, your pentacles. I mean, right now, you have nothing but your staff, right? It's just you and the bare necessities. But soon, you will find something again. Although, this is minor arcana. And look at his gesture. He's still having a hard time balancing things. So soon, yes, you will find a new income, but things won't be perfect so instantly again, right? So if this is a new job, maybe there's going to be struggles with the new tasks, right? Maybe it's something completely different from what you're trained at, from what you're an expert in, right? Or maybe it's your colleagues giving you a hard time, you not getting along with them so smoothly. But whatever it is, darling, it's minor arcana difficulties, so don't even worry about it, right? It's something small, and soon you will learn how to balance things. And once you do, this is your final outcome, darling. This is what awaits you, the Sun. This is the best card in tarot. This is the happiest card in tarot. What awaits you in the future, darling, after you learn how to find, how to nurture, how to polish these new sources of income, this is what you will embody. This is something that's even better than what you've had before, right? Ever in your life. I mean, look at her. Yes, she has everything she needs, but she's just sitting there calmly. This kid, though, is really rejoicing, celebrating. Look at her. She has orange. He has red. So brighter, right? Something more brilliant, something so much better and bigger and more wonderful is what awaits you, darling. So don't worry about it. Don't think that the divine, the universe is cruel for giving you this ending, this closing. This is a part of your journey, darling. You have to learn what it's like to look for your own stability, to fight for your own solidity. And once you do, darling, once you have learned your lessons, once you have strengthened yourself, this is what awaits you. Now, when exactly is this? For some of you, it's still a long time coming, but I'm hearing very specifically, right? August. That's so soon because the Sun, this is the card of the ruler of Leo. And Leo is like end of July to most of August, right? So this is something that is coming soon in your life. The first rays of the sun will penetrate your life very, very soon, darling. Wow, This is beautiful. Let's see what Lenormand has to add to this. We have the stars and the child. Okay. This is also the card of August, darling. So now you have 2 August, right? 2 clues leading to August being the month of your savior, the month of your, abundance, your prosperity 2.0, darling. So this is beautiful. Maybe your summer did not begin so beautifully, but it's going to end perfectly according to your spread. This is wonderful, darling. And this Lenormand combination is also talking about your dreams beginning. Right? Things beginning again. This is a new start, and this is your hopes, your wishes. They are coming into your life very soon, darling. This is wonderful, right? There was an ending, yes, but a better beginning is about to come in. Wow. So, darling, look out for August, right? For now, do your best to continue this journey, and soon do your best to balance things out, to learn everything that you can, because this is what awaits you: joy, glory, and success in money. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Queen of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, you and money. Let's start with tarot. The 3 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Temperance. The 9 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Darling, this is so interesting because we're talking about money, but your cards are about emotions and passions. So this is telling me that the way that you were brought up by your parents, or the way that you just developed your mind growing up, you are someone who knows that money is, of course, important. It's how we buy food. It's how we pay the rent, right? I mean, it's important. It's essential. But deep down, you know that money is not the end game, okay? You think that there are other things like love and friendship, right? And health and charity and kindness and generosity. These things to you are more important than money. Money to you is a means to an end, okay? You are this kind of lighthearted person who cares more about passions and emotions, right? Than finances, than something so rigid, right? Businesses, jobs. These are something that you do, something that you strive for, something that you try to have so that you can enjoy life on a deeper level, right? Not just so you can buy things, but so you can have this kind of, joyful, peaceful, harmonious life, darling. So 3 and 10. This is also telling me that growing up, right, during childhood or early adulthood, you had enough. Right? This is the card of celebration, but it's 3, right? It's not a lot. So you experienced pleasure and comfort, but not overflowing abundance. And to you, that's fine. You don't have a problem with that. Okay? Even now, 10, right? It's still minor arcana. You're still not experiencing, you still haven't felt this kind of just excessive abundance and prosperity, but still you are happier than most people who have that, because you have this different philosophy in life, this different state of mind, that it's not all about that, right? To you, it's about friendship, it's about family, it's about your inner child getting to do what you want, right? So 3 and 10 of Cups, this is all about emotions. When we're talking about money, this means that you are the kind of person who doesn't dream to live in a mansion. Yeah, you're not dreaming of the biggest house. You just want an apartment that's, enough for you. Something neat, something pretty, right? You're not dreaming of driving the fastest car. You just want something okay, something fine, something that works, something that looks decent, right? You don't need it to be a sports car or anything like that, right? This is how you see things. Even when traveling, I'm hearing traveling, okay? Even when traveling, you're not the kind of person who stays in 5-star hotels, right? You just want to see the city. You want to see all of the historical landmarks. I mean, you don't have to stay in a 5-star hotel for that, right? So this is the kind of person that you are. You know, of course, that money is important. Every day we spend money, right? To pay the bills, to eat, to buy clothes, to do all of the bare necessities. But to you, it's not the end game, darling. And the universe loves that. Right now, things are great in your life. Okay, Temperance, Major Arcana, right? Better than before, right? Things are well, but again, there's that theme of having enough, not an excess, right? Temperance, this is the card of balance. You have enough. You have most of the things that you need, most of the things that you want. It's not overflowing, right? There's no excessive abundance, but you have what you need, right? Things are calm. Things are fine. This is the theme of your life from childhood until now, right? You've always had enough. No lack, no scarcity. Soon, though, darling, in the near future, there will be some sort of a downturn in your finances. The Nine of Wands, right? Maybe this is getting laid off from your job. Maybe this is having a salary deduction, right? Maybe this is your rent increasing, okay? Whatever it is going to somewhat threaten this balance that you have, right? Because right now you have this fixed budget, right? This savings that, you know, is allotted for that and for this and for the bills and for things like that. Things are balanced, right? Things are enough. But soon there will be kind of a challenging energy to that. Don't worry though, because the moment this comes, right, it's not going to stay for long in your life. When this happens, when this downturn happens, you know what they say, the night is darkest before dawn. When this happens, darling, that is when the divine, the universe will come to your rescue. The Knight of Wands, the most passionate of all of the knights, right? Someone who's really coming in to help you, to rescue you, to save you. This doesn't have to be a person, like I said. This is divine intervention, right? This is the universe. This is your higher power coming in to help you, right? Take you out of that rut, save you from that lull, right? And you know why this is coming? This is your reward, darling, because your whole life you have been satisfied with having just enough. You're not greedy like most people are in this world. That is why the moment you feel this pain, the universe is going to come in and like, no, not my child. That can't happen to this person. No, I am going to save him or her. Do you see? This is wonderful, darling. Everything is going to pay off. You are going to get abundance and prosperity because you're not craving it, because you're not greedy for it, right? Ironic but beautiful. This is what's coming for you, darling. Right? Something exciting, something beautiful. Let's see what your Lenormand has to add to this. We have the Sun, again, wonderful. And the Fox, wow. Okay, so let's start with the Sun. What did I just say? The most passionate, right? The universe, your higher power, helping you, saving you, something better than you've had before. The Sun, right? The card of success and victory and happiness and clarity. And there's another message. When you read them together, darling, the Sun and the Fox. This is your clue from the universe, from the divine, as to how this blessing is going to come into your life. This financial, material, concrete, tangible blessing. Darling, it's through you working alone, okay? Whether this is you starting your own business, leaving your company, or starting a business at home, working from home, you know, starting your own YouTube channel, your own blog, monetizing your blog, or creating your own online store, right? Selling whatever trinkets, arts and crafts that you're making. Maybe you're writing, you know, writing a book, poetry, or something like that. This is the card of working alone. And look, by doing this, that is how you will find happiness in money, in abundance, in the financial world, in prosperity, darling. So this is your clue from the universe. Some people, they make it big in the corporate world, you know, in big companies and, you know, working for different offices and different corporations. Not you. For you, darling, it is by being by yourself, working alone, working from home, right? Starting your own business. This is how you will achieve your best abundance. So now we know, darling, there will be some sort of a downturn in your life in the near future, but don't worry, okay? Because when that comes, you know, like I said, the night is darkest before dawn. After that comes, this immediately is going to follow your Sun, right? Your beautiful new beginning by yourself. You know, something really wonderful and abundant and prosperous is coming for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Nine of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, you and money. Let's start with the tarot. the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Hermit. What a beautiful progression. Darling, I'm seeing that you are the kind of person who's always trying to turn your hobbies, your passions, your interests into your sources of income. You know how some people, their hobbies, you know, the things that they love are totally separate from what they do in life? For example, accountants or bankers who are actually interested in dancing or singing or painting, right? It's like two totally separate things. Not so with you, the Page of Wands. You are someone who, when it comes to finances, you're always trying to incorporate your passions, right? So you're always trying to start your own businesses or go into industries that are related to the things that you're passionate about. This is, you know, people who sell what they bake, what they cook, right? People who start their own businesses when it comes to food or arts and crafts, right? People who try to write novels and stories and poetry, right? Just things that you were passionate in. I'm also hearing makeup artists, right? Things like that. Whatever it is in fashion and beauty, whatever industry that you're interested in, you are trying to make it your official source of income, right? Very entrepreneurial. This is what I'm hearing. This is the kind of person that you are, very passionate, right? Very eager as well. Although I'm seeing that that hasn't always worked out for you, darling. In your recent past, we have this Six of Pentacles energy. You hate this, darling. You hate experiencing this, having to rely, to depend on other people for their generosity, right? For their help, right? Because things didn't work out with what you're trying to do. This is something that happened for some of you, is still happening to you, right? But very, very soon, if it hasn't started already, because it's in the middle of your spread. So this is like the present, or, you know, the very, very near future, a few days, weeks, a couple of weeks from now, darling. This is going to happen. The Two of Cups energy. This is your reward from the universe. The universe, the divine, appreciates this, darling. The fact that you're always trying to live your truth, that you're always trying to live your passions, to be honest with yourself. And yes, in the past that hasn't worked out, but soon it will, darling. Do you see? The Two of Cups. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is you, the other half is you, and the other element is your passion, right? Rewarding you, reciprocating you, finally, you know, having this fruit. Finally, you are going to experience your harvest when it comes to your income and your passions, darling. This is like the perfect combination of the things that you love and the things that you need. Two of Cups energy, right? Perfection, harmony. And look, darling, it is going to grow even further. From the Two of Cups to the Six of Cups. Do you see? Triple, darling. Once that happens, it is just going to keep on going to the point that you will have this kind of pleasure and comfort. I mean, feeling like a child that is safe in your garden, right? Inside your mansion, inside your manor, deep down and financially, this is how you're going to feel. Very secure, very solid, right? About your future, about your material tomorrow, right? This is something that you are going to experience, darling. This will pay off. The things that you've been trying to do, they are going to pay off. Okay, from 2 to 6. And look, what did I say at the beginning? This is a beautiful progression from minor arcana to major arcana, right? From 6 to 9. Darling, you know what this means? From children to an old man. It means that once this prosperity finds you, it's never going to leave, and it's going to stay with you until old age, darling. You are going to have abundance and prosperity well into your life, okay? This is beautiful, darling, so don't lose this. Even though it hasn't worked out for you in the past, just keep on striving, you know, trying to live your passions, your truths, because it is going to pay off very soon. Let's see what your Lenormand has to add to this. We have coffin, we have death. This is a mirror of what I just said, right? Something negative. Maybe this really dampened your passions, you know, your motivations, right? Maybe this really destroyed your inspiration, your hopes, your dreams when this energy came into your life, right? This was a downturn. This was like something rock bottom, something very negative that happened in your life. Your other Lenormand is a bear. So your Lenormand then mirrors your tarot, darling. From negative to positive, right? What did we say? There's this negativity, there's this downturn, but progression, constant improvement, darling. It's the same thing. From death to strength, right? From having this stable, solid, reliable source of income that will stay with you until old age, right? What did I say? This is so beautiful, darling. So now we know very, very soon you will reap your harvest. So stay passionate. Keep trying to live your own truths because your reward is about to come for you financially. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Page of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, you and money. Let's start with tarot. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. What a beautiful outcome, darling. Wow. This looks good, but also very dramatic. So the universe is telling me that this is what usually happens in your financial life, darling. You get a new job or a new business idea or a new opportunity, right? You start a new business, get into a new partnership, and then your emotions get in the way, darling. Your emotions, the Queen of Cups, the most emotional of all the queens, of all the court cards, actually, she gets in the way of progress. Do you see? From 1 to 2. It can't happen because she's blocking it, darling. So what does this mean? You know, the Queen of Cups, she means well. She is not a villain, but she's just too emotional sometimes, and it just ruins things. For some of you, this is finding a new job and then feeling like your colleagues or your manager aren't so nice to you, so you're going to leave because you feel slighted or intimidated, right? But darling, sometimes it's just really like that. Most of the time, actually, when you're new at a job, people aren't so nice to you because they're still not comfortable with you, right? Once they get to know you, then they start to soften up and they become your friends and, you know, things like that. For others of you, this is about romance because the Queen of Cups is the embodiment of romance, right? And all of the court cards in tarot. So for some of you, you start this new job or, you know, you get into this new partnership and then you fall in love or start a relationship with one of your colleagues, with your boss, with your partner, right? And then things just get awkward, right? And it's like you can't move forward anymore, right? So for some of you, this is what's happening, darling. Your emotions one way or another, right? Whether this is intimidation or feeling slighted or romance, right? Whatever it is, it just gets in the way. For some of you, this is also fear and sensitivity, right? Feeling like this new beginning is not going to last, so you stop it yourself because you don't want to be disappointed by outward forces, so you do it yourself, right? You put a stop to it yourself. And this, darling, this overflow of emotions, it is just blocking your progress. This is now your advice from the universe, darling. Embody this. Forget about her, right? We all have our Queen of Cups inside us, but right now for you, it's time to summon your Page of Pentacles. They are total opposites. She is so emotional and he means business. He is so straightforward. He just wants to work hard. He just wants to attack all of his tasks and get things done. And darling, do you see, just as your Queen is blocking your progress from 1 to 2, your Page will take you straight to success. If you embody this energy, you will get the 10 of Pentacles. This is the ultimate card. This is what we're looking for. This is a financial reading, darling. This is what we want. The 10 of Pentacles, right? Fulfillment. When it comes to the material, this is not just, you know, getting a nice salary or getting a big check. Darling, this is wealth. Look, you have this grandfather, you have this couple, you have their child. This is wealth that lasts generations, darling. This is what awaits you. This is what you can achieve. This is what, you know, this is what's really waiting for you at the finish line, but only if you embody your Page of Pentacles energy, only if you let go of your Queen of Cups energy. She means well, but she is not your friend right now, okay? So that is your advice from the universe, darling. Money, abundance, prosperity is just, you know, it's very close. You can almost touch it, but first you have to awaken this, very serious, very committed Page of Pentacles in you for that to happen. Okay, and once you do, it is going to come in, right? You see, it's right beside you. Let's see what Lenormand has to add to this. We have the Moon. Again, this is the card of career, right? Your reputation, your work, your job. So this is what you have to focus on. Your other Lenormand is Rider. This is like a mirror of the Page of Pentacles, darling. Do you see? Someone who's just really immersing himself in your career, right? In your job, in your reputation. This is you being advised by the universe to just attack, right? To really go for it, to focus not on the hearts, not on the Queen of Cups, not on the emotions, but on business, right? On money, on something tangible, something concrete, right? To put your mind, your logic above your emotions right now, okay? Because this Ten of Pentacles, wealthy, beautiful energy is right at your fingertips, but only if you forget about your emotions for a while that are kind of negative right now and blocking your progress, and focus instead on this determined energy, on this hardworking, no-nonsense energy, right? So darling, now we know something beautiful, something abundant and prosperous and big really awaits you when it comes to your financial life. But first, you have to make this a little change in your point of view, right? In your mindset. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.